Hi guys, welcome back to your weekly readings. I trust you guys had a great week last week and are gearing up for the new week. Today we're going to check out the energies that may affect us for the week of the 10th through to the 16th. I won't do the 17th because that's Father's Day, so I'll do a reading on that day as well. And I'll also bring you some messages from your loved ones on the other side if you have a father or father figure, grandfather, what have you, you're on the other side like I do. Okay, so that we can get some special messages from them as well. So, onward with the reading. I do have some cards that have already come out. First of all, I'd like to thank you guys for your likes, your shares. For those of you that have contacted me for a private reading, that's great. I appreciate you deeply because I do need this at this time. I am preparing to move to another area, so for those of you that would like a reading, right now would be a good time to contact me for a private reading, as I could use the additional income at this time because I really need to save what I do make, which is, it's hard to do. So if you could help me out for the next couple of months, that'd be great, because I am planning on moving from here. All right. If you would like to contact me for a reading, my email address is raisashealingarts11@gmail.com. I will have it written down below the video in case you do want to contact me for a private reading. My prices are very affordable, so you could also check my blog if you want to see a list of readings that I do offer. It's called Raisa Tarot at blogspot.com. If you go there, I'll have that written down there as well. Okay, so it's hard for me to explain all that after I've been channeling and pulling the cards for the beginning of the reading. I kind of have conflicts with that because I'd rather do that because that's what's more focused in my mind than all the other stuff. But most people don't wait till the end of the reading, so I had to do it prior to that. So sorry about that, and let's get onward with the reading. The main situation that we're going through this week is letting go of the old, letting go of the past, letting go of addictions, closing cycles that have been with us for a very long time. Sometimes when we have an old memory of a relationship or a situation in your life, you really don't want to let it go. You want it to hang on there. You want to think about it from time to time. You want to dwell in that pain of it or in the memory of it. But in essence, it's what holds us back from being able to start new things in our lives, go in new directions, get a different job, associate yourself with other people, with different people, have new relationships, or allow new relationships to enter your life because you close yourself off, or perhaps you think that only one way is the best way, when in true reality it has nothing to do with the direction that you should go in, or the type of people that would have a lot of affinity with you, that would make a great partner with you. But we don't allow ourselves to let go of past situations that have truly ended. And it could even begin with your beliefs. What do you believe in? How do you believe in it? Do you really worship something? Do you really believe in something? Or is it something that is just a fleeting thought? Some people believe in nothing but themselves, or they believe in the power of money. And that's fine and dandy. Everyone should be allowed their own beliefs, but it only gets you so far, and you're only working on part of what you are. Because there's other things that we need to work on a daily basis in order to grow spiritually, no matter what the heck you believe in. You don't have to believe in anything. It doesn't matter. You're still affected by all of the elements. You're still affected by the planets. You're affected by the divine, whether you believe in it or not. Okay? But sometimes your beliefs hold you back. You feel, oh, I can't associate myself with those type of peoples. They have different beliefs than I do. They believe in a different God. They believe in a different thing. That's not always necessarily true. I mean, your soulmate or your twin flame could be from a different religion or a different belief. And just because you don't want to believe in it or associate yourself with those type of peoples, you're missing out on someone that would be very perfect for you. If only you could just allow a person to believe in what they believe in and you believe in what you believe in. I mean, there has to be some type of a line, drawn to where you can allow the other person to be themselves and you as well. There's also places that hold you back, hometowns, certain areas. I want to live by the beach and nothing else works. Well, that could be holding you back from meeting someone special or finding your true path in life. I want to live at the foot of a mountain. Everyone has their idea of what they want, but they don't open themselves up to something better. So letting go of people, places, situations, relationships that no longer serve a purpose. Don't sit around and wait for someone to come back into your life, or someone to call you, or someone to contact you one way or another, send a message or whatever. That holds you back. It's an energetic block that you have. Also, addictions, food, cigarettes, drugs, prescription drugs. Some people take prescription drugs, they have it in their head that they need it, and they start taking pills, and before you know it, as you get older, you eventually have to start taking something because of one thing or another. But when you're younger, you really do need to try to break away from any type of addiction that you may have that imbalances you, unless you have something physical that truly needs some type of modern day medication. You may even try something holistic or herbs to try to help you, because Jesus said, on this planet we have everything to help mankind in every disease, every situation. So there are herbs, even though those teachings have been almost wiped out of our memories of the people that used to teach herbology, or the ancient Indians, or even in your own culture, there was always that one person that was a healer, that knew about herbs and did teas. All those things have been taken out because modern day wants to be able to sell you pills. They want to be able to take your money, to keep you addicted, to keep you going to the doctor every 30 days or whatever, just to keep you in that loop. They're taking your money, they're taking your health, they're making you addicted to drugs that eventually kill you sooner, because it might be good for one thing, but it's definitely not good for your liver or your kidneys, and you definitely need those to keep you going. So it's a good and bad thing. I know some people do need it, and I'm not talking to you, but other people start taking drugs or medications or things early in life, and they don't have to. They're killing themselves sooner, and you need to take control of yourself. Because we also have the temperance card here. Temperance is a blending of your physical life along with your spiritual life, with your mind, your yin and your yang, your male attributes, your female attributes, which we all have. You need to take control. You need to be better tempered in your ability to think and your ability to move forward. You need to be more patient as well with other people, with yourself, because truly these lessons are not learned overnight. They're very difficult to learn, very difficult to overcome, and then very difficult to teach another, because you have to teach by example. Otherwise, fuck it, right? Temperance. There's a long path. There's lots of obstacles, but at the end, the sun is there. There's a learning, there's a happy feeling to it, a very balanced, tempered, patient person that you can become if you learn to master being tempered. Temperance, blending, a constant blending of unions, a blending of your energies, that of your partner. There always has to be that blending. This card represents Sagittarius, which is a very spiritual sign. This is their guardian angel saying you need to blend your personality better with that of your lover, with that of your husband, with that of your family. Learn to make gold out of lead, pretty much is what that is. And it's the constant blending of your emotions, of your energies with that of the people around you that make you more tempered. So you can move forward like a fine sword. It had to be fire, water, tempered. This is fire and water, okay? How to temper something to make it beautiful, to make it shine. Okay, we also got the World card, which again is another card of endings and new beginnings. Okay, this is the cosmic egg. This is the cosmic dance, the cosmic learning, the enlightenment that you get from having learned a lesson that was very, very difficult and gotten past it, seen the light at the end of the tunnel, and said, wow, I don't believe I made it through this nightmare. I don't believe I made it through this lesson, this path, this cycle of my life that was so, so difficult. But we're getting some very heavy-duty cards. These are major arcana cards, which are spiritual influences. Okay, there's nothing we can do about it. But we need to let go of certain things, because when these energies come into play in our lives, it's going to be very cut and dry. There's nothing you can do about it. So letting go of people, ideals, relationships, places, and just releasing. If you are moving like myself, I mean, I'm planning on doing this, not just me, but my family. We have to let go of a place where my mother has lived for 32 years. That's very hard to do. Very hard to let go of the place and certain things that she's had, and the new changes that she's going to make. And she herself is the one that wants to do this, so we're doing it because of her. She wants to go to a different place because she has become, I don't know, just, I guess, tired of this area and the people, or whatever it is that has finally told her that now it's time to go and change the scenery, do something different. So these endings of the cycle for her is going to be difficult, but she has us to help her, you know. But also we have to let go of this, you know, because we've been coming here for 32 years. We've, you know, our children know her. My sister's daughter grew up here. So it's a letting go for all of us, not just her. Okay. And since you guys watch my channel, there's things that you're also learning from this reading, okay? From letting go of certain things in your life that you're probably hanging on to. Okay, I pulled these two major arcana cards from a different deck because I wanted to know what the major arcana card was going to be that influences us during this week. And I shouldn't have done that, because when I pulled from the deck that I'm normally going to read from, there's major arcana that came out while I was shuffling. So we have a lot of influences this week that come from the divine. The next card is, of course, the Judgment card, which I was surprised didn't come out with those two cards because, again, endings, reckoning, you know, dealing with karma, because as you do, you shall be served. So have I lived a good life? Have I helped enough? Have I done what I needed to do? Have I been unselfish? Because when there's a reckoning comes of judgment from a higher power, is it going to be a positive thing for me moving forward, or am I going to pay up, fess up for whatever I have done, you know, that didn't kind of balance. When Michael holds the scales and balances your soul with that of a feather, is it going to outweigh the feather? And it best not, because then again we're paying karma. So this is a karmic card, very, very karmic. This is Pluto, also representation of a planet of endings, as this one, which is a planet Saturn, time, reckoning. Again, very karmic, these cards. Okay, so this is death. It's a rebirth of things. It's enlightenment. It's standing ready for divine scrutiny, which can happen at any moment. It's the ending of a cycle and the beginning of another. The same as this. These are very karmic cards at the end of the major arcana. And they teach us very, very difficult lessons, but also if we come out the other end, then we're doing the happy dance, like the World card. We're singing, we're dancing, we're saying, oh my God, I believe I got past that, and I'm okay, I'm good, I made it through, I'm at the other end, you know. The Hierophant is the other card that came out. This is a very grounded card. It's the number 5. It represents some profound changes to your beliefs, to the way your life is. This is a traditional card, so it's a change to what you view traditionally, how you think, how you act, your traditional things, what you have been doing up to now, change. This is a card of spirituality, of beliefs, of religion, of order. And it represents Taurus. It represents an earth sign, a very grounded sign that's ruled by Venus, which rules our money and it rules our love life. But our home life is very important, so our foundations are going to be shaken by these other influences that are coming into our lives. But our beliefs need to stay traditional. They need to be strong, because there's hope. There's hope for the things that we want, for the new births that we're trying to bring into our lives, our new things. For some of you, there's hope for a child, if that's what you're hoping for. For some of us, there's hope for the new path that we're trying to follow. There's that angel up there that's guiding us, even though we don't see it. But there is hope. I trust that God has a wonderful solution and brilliant plans in store for me. Why, hence, I'm doing these moves, why I'm moving forward in my life. There's something that needs to be done, and a cycle needs to end before another cycle can begin, in your life as well as mine. All right, so onward with the reading. The influences that will affect us for the week of the 11th through to the 16th. Yes, there's going to be some sorrow. That is, oh my God, now the cards will start flying. Even though I'm doing it very gently so that they don't. They still do. The moon. In reverse, another card. So there's hidden secrets that are coming out to light. All right, they can't keep hidden forever. It's reversed, so there's someone that's hiding things. There's someone that's not being honest, but it doesn't matter because it came out in reverse. So all that shit's going to come out in the laundry, in the wash, like they say. So whatever secrets have been hidden, they're going to come out. This is also a card of pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to your intuition. Because there could be a message that's trying to come through and you're not getting it. Or you're getting it but you're ignoring it. Also secrets that come out. There is some sorrow connected to these changes, to letting go. Maybe perhaps you don't want to let go of the sorrow from the past. You don't want to let go of those memories that bring you some kind of, I wouldn't say joy, but they, I don't know, some familiarity, some connection to the past that you don't want to forget, that you don't want to let go of, but it's holding you back. So this Five of Cups, you need to focus on the cups that are still standing, on what you can manifest in the future, if only you would let go of the past. There's that darkness, there's that connection to your ego, to the dark part of your soul. Here it is, see it? Little angel, little dark one. It just keeps whispering in our ears to remember the past, to stay connected to it somehow. It's not good for us. We need to remember that. We need to let go of it so that these new energies can come in. See, I'm being very gentle so the cards don't fly out. There's one, but it didn't fly out. This could be the beginning of the week. Okay, cutting the deck. There was a stop to them. Middle, ending, surprise, and obstacle. Let's go that way. Page of Cups. New ideas, creativity, invitations, perhaps to some emotional situations, either parties or going out, having a coffee, someone that talks to you, maybe someone younger than yourself, or just someone young at heart. But an idea that comes out. For some of you, there's a birth, like I said already, somehow. And for some of you, it's a birth of a creative path, of a creative thought, of something beautiful and that makes you happy emotionally. But it's the very beginning because it's the page, okay? There could be also a message or, like I said, an invitation that comes through this week. The beginning of the week, again, following intuition, the High Priestess, keeping secrets. Don't tell everyone your secrets or your plans if you don't have to, because sometimes it's better that way because you never know who you're dealing with. You have to be very sharp in certain things. Have sharp vision, have sharp thoughts. Be clear in what you're thinking. Look at your life. Look at the book of life that you have on your lap, in your memories, and try not to repeat some of the old lessons that you have already been through. Try not to. Keeping your mouth shut, in other words. Keeping your secrets or your plans to yourself will be important during this week. And following your gut feeling about everyone that crosses your path this week and every thought that you have. Listen to it. Why is it coming into your head? Is it something that you need to clear, cut, and delete? Or is it something that's telling you that you need to pay attention to a particular person or a particular thing that they're saying? You need to be very sharp in what you do this week. Three of Wands. There's plans. Your movement forward. You're finally starting to move. Energies are breaking through so you can move forward. There's seeds that you have planted. There's somewhere that you're headed and you already see it. Some of those seeds are coming back. There's also the union of you and a few other people. So you have to team up with others in order for you to achieve your dreams. But sometimes that is not a bad thing. So you're standing in a place of power. You see where you are and you see where you're going and where you're headed and what you need to do in order to achieve it. But there's a ship coming in. So there's something that you have already started or planted that is coming back to you in a positive way. Closer to the end of the week, you're going to have some differences of opinion, arguments. Things are not going to be going as planned. Well, you know, there's always that wrench. There's always that situation, that obstacle that comes in right before you see the light, right before the challenge is overcome. So that's what that is there. There may be some arguments or challenges at work or with the people that you live with or with the situation that you're trying to manifest, but no worries, because this is not a physical fight. It's just a lot of posturing. It's a lot of talk, a lot of, oh, I tell you this, so you tell me that. So try to avoid any challenges or battles with other people. Choose your battles wisely as you move through this week is what it's saying, okay? Because there may be others that will oppose you, that have different agendas, that have their own plans in place. So it may not come through, but see, there's a rooster here, okay? The rooster sings. When the rooster sings, you need to pay attention because it's a dawning of something new. It's the dawning of a new day, the dawning of a new era, and it's also time that's passing. So the time has come for you to stand up for yourself, choose your battles wisely, and keep moving forward, regardless of the obstacles that you may have this week as you move forward during work time, home life, your friends. No worries, because you are steadily focused on what you're trying to manifest as you move through the week. Okay. The surprise card for the week is the Page of Swords. The surprise card will be either someone that is spying on you and you find out who this person is and you confront them. Or you yourself doing your own research and being able to overcome any obstacles that you might find and finally getting to the other side of that research of what you're trying to find. There's something transformative about what you will accomplish this week. This could also be a message that comes through that brings that obstacle or argument or difference of opinion, but you still overcome. You overcome because you stay steady on your path. And the obstacle is the Five of Swords. So someone trying to take away your power, someone changing your plans, or someone just getting in the way of that. So be aware that you may have to stand up for yourself this week, okay? Against whoever these are, the people that are bringing about a lot of obstacles or challenges or differences of opinion. It's like every time you try to move forward, there's someone there that will do something to change your plans or change your mind or say something to, you know, put a little obstacle in there. But don't worry, because you're going to be triumphant in coming through the energies during the week by standing up for yourself. But do it in a kind way. Don't take the power away from other people, but yet don't let them take it away from you as well. Okay, there's going to be a lot of air. There's going to be a lot of thoughts, people in their head thinking. Perhaps the thoughts are not jiving with your plans or with what you're trying to move forward with this week. Don't let other people stop you. And remember, there's new creative ventures, new ideas that are coming through, so don't let another stop you. There's temperance again. Balancing your emotions with that of other people, keeping yourself tempered. cutting out ideas that no longer serve you. There could be an Aquarius, a Libra, or a Gemini that figures prominently in your life this week. But you are getting the Nine of Cups. So wishes that are coming through. Wishes that are coming true. For some of you, it's children, a new pet. But this is abundance. This is getting what you have wished for. So be careful that your wishes are something that you truly, truly want. Because you can manifest them. Even though you're going to have a bit of obstacles that come through, you also will have a lot of luck in achieving those things that you want. Alright, here comes the interactive part of the reading, guys. Remember, we're trying to break through addictions, break through our beliefs, letting go of the things from the past or the way that you may feel, thoughts, negativity, what have you. You need to overcome that in order to be able to break through the challenges and move your life forward. A, B, or C. I dropped a bunch of cards, so I'm not even going to pick them up now. Alright, I'll pull one of these cards for you. Oh. These cards are huge. I have huge hands for some of these decks that I have. A, B, or C. Okay. For those of you that chose A, have faith. I have faith in God to heal the situation. So you've been struggling. You've had situations that are difficult in your life. But remember, there's cycles that are ending. There's letting go of the past, even if you have to let go of people that you love. Relationship situations, because they no longer serve a purpose in your life. It's not a positive thing, and you can't keep hanging on to the old. You have to let it go so that new things can come into your life. So having faith that you're on the right path, that you're listening to your intuition, that you're moving forward with the things that you want to manifest in your life. Also, for some of you, having faith God to heal the situation. So the situation that you're in, have faith. Things will heal in time. Fire. The Phoenix rising. Again, this is another card that represents the Judgment card. Releasing the past. Letting go of things that no longer serve you. Having faith that healing will come once you remember who you are, remember what you're doing here, and let go of the situations that no longer serve you. Then you will rise like the Phoenix. Fire is something that's very cleansing. So time and fire teaches us a lot of things. But let go. Those of you that chose B, children. My heart is filled with love for children, which creates miracles and positive change for them and me. For those of you that have children and have had some struggles with your children, stay focused on love, on how you feel about them, how you truly feel, how your spirit feels about your children, regardless of what's going on. And it will help heal the situation that you're experiencing with them. For those of you that don't have children, this is a representation of your inner child. How with time, how moving forward, how letting go of the past, you will heal your inner child so that you can again start over and have positive change. Allowing your fire to move you forward, allowing your wild side again to come out and help propel your life forward, following your intuition, following that guidance that you have. Again, fire, representation of burning away the old and allowing the new you to come out. Perhaps you're hanging on to a lot of old things you got to let go. Again, I'll pull this card for you. Release the past, your beliefs, people, situations, things have hurt you, all the obstacles that you have come through. Release it so you can move forward. Those of you that chose C, integrity. I trust my ability to know what is true for me. Do not allow others to cross your boundaries or to change the way that you are. You know what is true for you, your beliefs, the way that you are, how you think, what you want in your life, what you don't want in your life. Stick to it. Unleash your creativity. Look at this card, is beautiful. Unleash your creative powers, whatever it is that you do. There's a talent that you have that perhaps you haven't practiced it in a long time. You haven't used it. It's time to let it rip. Get out there and be who you truly are. And stick to your beliefs. It doesn't matter what other people think of you. It only matters what you think of you. And the divine always loves you so. And especially if you start using your talents and what you're good at, what brings out the creativity in you. Because that opens up a positive, energetic doorway that you walk through, and a lot of things come to you effortlessly because you started using your creative powers. Guys, I'm exhausted. Know that I love you. I'm sending you lots of healing energy, lots of love towards you. I hope you have a blessed week. There's going to be some huge changes for a lot of us. Just stick with your beliefs. Don't let anyone push you around. Remember, we're healing our inner child as well, or healing with our children. For those of you that haven't communicated with your siblings or with your children in a while, it's time to touch base with them. Make sure that they're okay. Okay, remember, our faith, our hope for our lives, for the things that we want, we have to stick with it. We have to really hang on to it and move forward, because when these cycles end and the new ones begin, it could be a bit painful. We have to keep our balance. Okay? And remember, judgment. Our faith, our heart, our soul, our spirit has to remain light like a feather. Remember, do unto others what you would want others to do unto you. Or else when the judgment comes out, then you have to face karma, which is a lot worse, because the pain that the divine can inflict is a lot worse than any pain that you can inflict. All right? To yourself or to others. Have a blessed week. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you again next week. Please, thumbs up. Leave your comments. Let me know what you thought of the reading. Let me know what you're going through. I do read all of the comments, and every now and then I can answer you back. And remember, I'm asking you guys if you want a reading. These are going to be, the next couple of months are going to be very important for me to be able to generate a bit more income. Okay, also you can donate to my channel, $1, $2. I have a PayPal link on my YouTube channel, or I can send you the link. If you write to me, I can accept donations, and I would appreciate it dearly. Bye for now, guys. I love you.